Hello, my name is Allison Grace, and welcome to this tapping on moving through anxiety before a job interview. You can get seated and comfortable like I am, or if you really need to move some excess energy, feel free to walk around the house while you do this. We're going to start with a setup on the side of our hand, and we're going to settle our nerves and feel ready for this job interview, okay? Deep breath in. I do not like job interviews. They fill me with so much anxiety. My heart is racing a million miles a second. Every possible negative outcome is flooding my thoughts. Frankly, I feel really insecure. I feel like my body is not my own. I don't like being on display. What if I mess up the answers to these questions? What if they ask me something and my mind goes completely blank? What if I don't get the job? What if I don't get the job? What if I don't get the job? What would happen to me if I don't get this job? Well, it means I'd have to keep applying for jobs. And it means I might have to keep doing job interviews that fill me with dread and anxiety. And it means I won't have predictable income. And the absolute worst case scenario, maybe I become homeless. I'll have to sell all of my things. I'll have to eat only fast food that doesn't make me feel good. I'll have to get rid of any possession that brings me joy. I'll be wearing clothes that don't make me feel good. That's the absolute worst case scenario. The odds of that happening are actually probably really slim, because there are other ways to earn money. But this anxiety just makes me think of every single worst case scenario. It makes me second guess my talents and my skills. It's making me second guess my qualifications. I really don't like job interviews. I don't like this feeling of not being in control of the outcome. Maybe I'm too attached to the outcome, because that worst case scenario doesn't sound so good. That worst case scenario is just looming over me if I mess up this job interview. Job interviews, frankly, make me feel kind of sick. I might need to use the restroom after this. I don't like this feeling. I just need my heart rate to slow down, and I need my thoughts to quiet. And I need to detach myself from the outcome of this interview. Okay, let's move to the top of the head. There's a lot riding on this job interview. I've already gone through the worst case scenario, and I really don't want that to be true. But what if I focused on the best possible outcome? What if instead of talking about how much anxiety I have, I could psych myself up? I'm going to start psyching myself up right now. I acknowledge this anxiety inside of me, and I accept that this is how I feel right now. And I forgive myself for feeling this anxiety. But right now, I want to focus on something else. I am qualified for this job. I am qualified for this job. I am overqualified for this job. And even if that doesn't sound true when I say it, Maybe just for this interview, I can make my brain believe it. I am a likable, qualified person. And the thing that is scaring me the most is that I don't know what they're going to ask me. But I know I've prepared the best that I can. I'm tapping on my face to move through this energy. And right now, I'm going to call on my alter ego, my ultra confident, overqualified, badass alter ego, who knows the answers to these questions. And if I mess up an answer, it's okay. I can forgive myself for that. I'm only a cute little human. The odds of me being absolutely perfect are pretty slim. But I'm not supposed to be perfect. I'm supposed to show up as myself, let my amazing personality shine through, let my skills and qualifications shine through. And if I don't get this job, then I wasn't meant to have this job. Rejection is protection. Maybe there's something better for me around the corner. Even if this is an interview for my absolute dream job. Maybe my higher self has a bigger dream that I'm not even aware of yet. And on the off chance I don't get this job, I know that's a sign that something better is coming towards me. Something so great that my current state of consciousness can't even think of what it would be. So even though I really want this job and to do really, really well in this interview, I can take comfort knowing that if I don't get this job, I'll be okay. I know I have my back. And I will figure it out because I am scrappy AF. So maybe I'll release my attachment to the outcome of this job interview. I'm still going to show up as my best self. I'm still going to let the interviewer or interviewees see how amazing I am. I'm still going to let them see what an asset I would be to their team. I'm still going to let them see that I am qualified and I bring so much to the table. And if I get this job, I'm going to celebrate the hell out of myself because man, did I earn it. But in the 0.0001% chance I don't get it, I know I'll be okay. And I have this tapping to do for my next job interview, should it come to that. I have my back no matter what. I'm going to answer their questions with confidence. I'm going to let them see just how special I am. Because I am special. I have what it takes to get through this job interview. It is normal for me to feel like a ball of anxiety before this interview. And I love, accept, and forgive myself anyway. Maybe I'll get myself a little treat after the interview. Because I deserve it. And even though it seems really, really scary right now, I know that once I'm done with this interview, I'm going to feel so good. I'm going to feel so proud of myself for making it through. and I'm probably going to get good news. So even though a part of me is absolutely dreading this job interview, I'm going to release any attachment to the outcome. And I'm going to know that the outcome has absolutely nothing to do with my self-worth. The way this interview goes has absolutely nothing to do with my value as a human. And I know that no matter what, I will continue to love and forgive myself. I am strong. If I can get through this job interview, I can get through literally anything. Maybe even I can start to thank my anxiety for just trying to protect me. It's just trying to keep me safe. But I'm going to tell my brain that this interview is safe. It is safe for me to be seen and heard in front of this interviewer. It is safe for me to go after the things that I want. And if this is the worst thing I have to do today, or the worst thing I have to do this week, then maybe I realize I actually have a pretty good life. All this anxiety about this job interview. All these thoughts and scenarios that are plaguing my brain right now. I acknowledge them and I let them go. I'm letting all these anxious thoughts go. With every exhale, this anxiety is leaving my body. And with every inhale, I am inhaling confidence and reassurance. Reassurance that I am being held and guided by the universe. No matter what happens, I will always love, accept, and forgive myself. I am confident. I'm going to nail this interview. I'm going to let my true best self shine. Because I'm freaking amazing. And they're going to see it. They're going to be like, oh dang, we need to hire this person. Because they're freaking amazing. So even though I have all this anxiety in my body about this job interview, I choose to love, accept, and forgive myself. I will walk in there with confidence and reassurance. Even if I have to fake it till I make it. I love, accept, and forgive myself no matter what the outcome of this interview is. And so it is. Okay, I feel like this is one where we really need to shake it out for a little bit. Just go ahead, shake out your hands, give a whole body shake if that feels good for you. You are gonna crush it. I am on your side. Don't forget to be on your side as well.